The Nintendo 3DS, revealed by Nintendo at E3 2011 and arriving on February of 2012. The 3DS has become an amazing handheld with 3D that actually works without the need for glasses and an amazing software library. But that should come as no surprise to us Nintendo fans. Now today we're going to be unboxing the 3DS XL Black, and we're going to be looking at the system and its features, and of course at the epic software library, so don't go anywhere and welcome to the Video Game Show. The reason why I have the 3DS in my hand right now is because I got the 3DS a few weeks ago, but don't worry because I filmed the entire unboxing. And I also got a few more things. I got Mario 3D Land, I got Pilotwings Resort, and a few days later I got Pokemon Y. I even got Alien Infestation for the DS, I got an Amazon Basics carrying case, and we'll be looking at the library and all those things soon after we do the unboxing. The 3DS comes in a simple box. It's cardboard, so it's a very simple, basic packaging, but you really should keep it because these are the type of things that years later you'll appreciate having. I mean, you know, it's old stuff. But anyway, putting that aside, let's start opening the box. The first thing you're gonna see is the handheld itself, followed by all the manuals and the instruction booklets and the Club Nintendo points and all that stuff. Later on, you're gonna find the charger, which is obviously very useful because you can't play any games if you don't charge the system. Now, the system itself looks amazing in black. I mean, just having it all black gives like a very simple, sleek, and dare I say sexy look to it. I mean, and that's not to say that having like a red 3DS or a blue 3DS or even one that's Pokemon themed or Zelda themed, that's all great. But I really like having one that's this simple and elegant. It just looks really, I don't know, mature. I mean, I can see myself opening this up in like a doctor's office or something compared with like a shiny yellow one with Pikachu on it or something. The surprising thing is that the 3D really works. I mean, some games do it better than others, like Mario 3D Land. I mean, that game has real depth to it. Things, they seem to pop out of the screen sometimes, and there's hardly a dip in graphical quality because some games, the resolution drops, even the frame rate, but Mario, that doesn't happen to Mario. So I think when you play a game for the first time, try out the 3D a few times, and if it works, then keep playing it on 3D. So yeah, but it all depends on the games. I don't like the 3D in Pilotwings that much, but in Mario 3D Land, I always play with the 3D on. So if you can play 3D, then use it, because I know people that can't use the 3D. It has huge strain on their eyes, but if you can play with 3D, then I recommend it. Now the system has some cool bonus features like the AR virtual reality type games, and they all use the system's 3D camera. And some of the games can be really cool. I mean, there's one that comes with the system named Face Raiders, and in Face Raiders you can take pictures of your friends and then you can shoot them, you know, they're floating around the room and you shoot them with the camera. It's a nice little diversion. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that you can do with the camera, the touch screen. I mean, and I really hope that they keep adding more apps and more things that innovate what the system has to offer. After 3 years on the market, it's the perfect time to own a 3DS, and one of the main reasons in my opinion is the eShop, because you can download Game Boy games, Game Boy Color games, NES games, and I'm sure eventually we're gonna get Super Nintendo, GBA, maybe even GameCube, because as far as I know, the 3DS can handle GameCube games in terms of, you know, the graphics. So yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed, and you really should download games and have some nostalgic fun. I mean, I've already downloaded Mario Land, Mario Land 2, Mega Man, Link's Awakening, and it's just really easy and convenient to have these games on the 3DS, same as on the Wii or the Wii U, because you turn on the system, you click on a game and you're playing it, you know, no need to look for a cartridge, blow on it, It's really convenient, but you know, we gotta keep the cartridges alive, okay? So if you want to buy Mario Kart or Mario 3D Land, I really recommend you get the cartridges instead of downloading them. They'll take up less space in your SD card or on your 3DS. And honestly, there's nothing like owning a game, really owning a game, you know, owning the cartridge, putting it on a shelf. I mean, the smell, just the smell of a game. I mean, we gotta keep that alive as gamers, and especially us old school gamers. We gotta keep this tradition alive, especially now that we're entering deeper and deeper into this digital era. So yeah, but you know, even with that said, take advantage of the digital library, download all those old games, and have a lot of cool nostalgic fun. The software library has grown so much that it is amazing. I mean, the $30 to $40 games, there are so many of them to play, and I'm gonna name as many as I can. Forgive me if I miss a few, hit the comments, but let's hit it. We've got Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7, Zelda Link Between Worlds, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Pokemon X and Y, Mario Party, Kid Icarus Uprising, Pilotwings Resort, Paper Mario Sticker Star, Mario Luigi, Donkey Kong Country, Castlevania Mirror of Fate, Resident Evil Revelations, Animal Crossing, Kingdom Hearts 3D, and of course the N64 remakes of games like Star Fox 64, Ocarina of Time. I mean, how could you not want remakes of such great games like those two? And there are many more to come. I mean, they announced a Kirby game recently, there's a Yoshi game coming out, Smash Bros is coming out for the 3DS and the Wii U, and we can't forget that the 3DS is backwards compatible with the Nintendo DS, so you can play Contra 4, you can play the Metroidvanias, you can play Super Mario 64 DS, whatever games you own for the DS, you can play, if not all of them, then most of them. And of course, as I said before, we got Game Boy games, Game Boy Color games, Nintendo games, and GBA will eventually come. I really hope they build a good virtual console, because they kind of slipped with the Wii in the last few years, but they're really slow in updating the Wii U virtual console, but I'm crossing my fingers that they do a good job with the 3DS. I want to very quickly talk about the 3DS games that I already own and have played. I already talked a little bit about Mario 3D Land. I said that the 3D works, that it has depth. But the gameplay, I mean, the gameplay is just really tight, it's fun, it's fast-paced Mario 3D gameplay, and the graphics are just gorgeous. The art style and the graphics, that combination is amazing. You know, it kind of reminds me of Mario Bros. 3 in the sense that it has really fast-paced gameplay, but it does this in 3D. So it will remind you a little bit of Mario Galaxy in that sense. It's a really good game, and in my humble opinion, if you own a 3DS, you really should play Mario 3D Land. I mean, it's Mario. I mean, just how can you not want to play Mario? I mean, it's a Mario game. It got good reviews, it's fun. I mean, what else do I have to say? Just... I went in very pessimistic when I went into Pilotwings Resort, but I really enjoyed it. I can't deny that the game looks kind of cheap sometimes, and it just doesn't have the same charm of the original Pilotwings or Pilotwings 64. That's mainly due to the fact that they used Woohoo Island from Pilotwings Resort, from Wii Sports Resort, and the Mii's, and it gives it kind of a cheap feel to the game. But the music is pretty good. I mean, the gameplay is fun. It really is a fun game. It's challenging, and it's priced really low right now. So it's like a $10 to $20 game. So I really recommend it to any Pilotwings fan, any fan of flight games, and honestly to any gamer period, because you can't beat the price tag of $10 to $15, and it's a good game. I mean, it really is. Pilotwings Resort. Good enough. Pokemon Y, I haven't played it yet. In fact, I haven't played Pokemon in years, but eventually I'll talk about that in another video, so yeah. Pokemon. Good game from what I hear. It's amazing. Nintendo never fails with the handhelds. It's a great system with an epic library of games. I mean, it's just incredible how many games you can play on it. So if you want to buy something new this Christmas, forget about PS4 and Xbox One. Get that next year, or or the other year. But right now, 3DS has an amazing library of games. And at the end of the day, it's about the games. And this system has the games, okay? And there's also Wii U. Wii U has a lot of good games that have come out this year, and it'll have a good year next year. So think about 3DS or Wii U, and then think about the next gen a little later on, I think. I can't recommend the system enough, and at this point in its life cycle, almost 3 years into it, it is the perfect time to get the 3DS. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a simple video. I mean, I just wanted to get my opinion out there about the 3DS and promote the system, some of the games, so it's kind of like an unboxing slash discussion slash promo. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then please subscribe to the channel, check out the Pilotwings review, the Contra review, and all the other video game related videos we've done, and we have many more to come, so please subscribe, and thank you. I mean, thank you for watching it. It always means a lot. Thank you.